Hi everyone, it's Keanu, and today we're going to cook in the Pampered Chef Deluxe cooking blender, and we're going to make a sweet potato soup with a twist. So what I did was I printed the recipe on the Pampered Chef website, and it tells you step by step how to do it. You can go onto our website and look up recipes. You click the link on the party, and it will on the link, and then you look up recipes, okay? And then you can find all kinds of recipes, and they even have videos. All right, this cooking blender cooks. It heats up. It has a heating element. And what we're going to do is that this recipe calls for it calls for 4 cups of sweet potato, and it serves 6. I don't need to serve 6, and I only had 1 potato. So I debated if I was going to put a regular potato, because I had that if I wanted to make it more. But after I cut this potato, it was quite a bit. This is in our batter bowl, which has cups and ounces marked on it. It's made out of glass. It's great for baking and for everything, to measure a lot. It looks like I have about 3 cups of potatoes. So I'm going to put that in, okay? So let me tell you, when you make, you got to work on this. So just make sure you see that how much of the solid item and how much liquid is needed. So I'm basically focusing on that to make this work. And all of the salt and herbs or whatever you put in it, that's your choice. You can do whatever you want. You be creative, okay? So here's now what I'm going to do is, now it says for 1 teaspoon of salt. So I'm not making the full amount, so I'll just put 1/4 teaspoon. This is our adjustable measuring spoons that you just slide this over, and it automatically shows you how much right there. So you just have 1 spoon. So I'm going to throw my salt in, okay? You can use any kind of salt, or don't use salt. Okay, then it also says for 1/2 of a small onion. So I cut it. This is our silicone measuring containers. They're great. They're stackable. They can go in the freezer. You think they pour nicely. I'm going to put in, it's about 1/3 of a large onion that I had. And this recipe said 2 garlic. I like garlic, so I'm still putting 2 garlic, even though it's for 6. So I'm putting garlic. Another thing is, because I'm putting coconut and ginger goes good. So if you want to put like an Asian, you could just put, a little bit of ginger in here. The ones from the squeeze you can get, or grate some fresh ginger. I'm not going to put ginger today. Okay, the other thing is, it says to put some fresh sage. I don't have sage in my garden, but I have basil, and I like basil, so I'm just going to throw this whole thing in here. And then they asked for 2.5 cups of vegetable broth. Okay, most people just don't have vegetable broth unless you keep the cans or you got it in your fridge. Let me just tell you, it's very easy to make. I usually make on a weekly basis when I have time. If I'm cutting a lot of vegetables, I keep the end parts and everything, and the skins and stuff, and I throw it all in a colander, and I throw it all into my quick cooker, the pressure cooker. Throw that in with some water and turn it on for a few minutes. Let it slow release pressure, and then I store them into, I have the large size of these jelly jars, and I put them in my refrigerator, so when I need a broth, I have it. If you don't have a broth, but you got the potato, you got everything else, put water, go add some spices from your cabinet. What kind of spice do you like? You can throw anything. I mean, what do you like in your potato? If you put a sweet potato or a regular potato, put it in. So this says 2.5 cups of liquid. So I'm going to put about 1.25 cup of liquid in here of the vegetable broth, but I want to put coconut flavor because I like sweet potatoes and coconut. So I'm going to add the coconut. That's my choice. So I'm not putting the whole can. I think I'm just going to put 1/2 cup in here, because I don't know how much it's going to change the flavor. And remember, when you buy coconut milk, some of them are really strong and some are not. So I prefer to just put a little bit, and then when this is done, I will just, I'll taste it. And you can always add the milk after. Better to do less than to do more. And so this is what we're going to do. So all you got to do now. So put your lid on. This takes about half an hour to cook because it's going to boil. So we'll come back and I will show you as it's cooking. And all you got to do, you're going to have soup for dinner. You're getting everything else ready. Throw all your veggies in your quick cooker and into your Deluxe blender. Throw whatever you want to do with soup. You can make anything. And then all you do is turn that on and then get started cooking. So you're going to turn this dial to soup. Sorry, I got to get my glasses here. So right here, lights up soup. It's automatically programmed. Don't have to do anything. And you're going to press this middle button. And it's going to blend. It's going to stop. It's going to chop. And then all of a sudden, you're going to see it start bubbling. And it'll beep when it's done. And you have amazing soup. I will be back. We'll let this cook for a little bit. Press the button. Now I'm going to go cook dinner. All right? I'll see you in a little bit. Did you see it stop? Sorry, I didn't pause yet, but you saw how the blender stopped. What it is, it's heating the element right now. So it's going to go back on, and then it'll start cooking again. It'll start blending again. There, you see? There we go. Do you see it? Now it's going to heat up and keep going. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, we're 15 minutes in to cooking, and I want you to listen. And can you see that, how it's bubbling? It's really bubbling. It's cooking. Look at those potatoes. They're all gone or all into soup already. And we have about a few minutes left, and we'll come back. All right, it's been about 30 minutes, guys, and our soup is ready. It's very hot, and it beeped, and it says on the on the Deluxe blender, it says end. All right, so I am going to press cancel to turn it off, and this is extremely hot, so I'm going to open this up. And we're going to lift the lid. Look at all the steam coming out. And let's go ahead and see, now you could have been cooking your dinner and you're going to put fresh soup on a table. And I made this with broccoli, with frozen broccoli. And I just put vegetable broth, the broccoli, and some herbs. I put the whole package of the frozen broccoli flowerets in here and put whatever seasoning I wanted, some broth. And I press the button and it came to be cream of broccoli soup. And there's lots of recipes on the Pampered Chef. Okay, let's pour our soup in here. Wow, that looks amazing. Okay, put this back because I get this out of the way so you can see. Okay, see, look at our soup, piping hot. I want you to see the consistency. See? All right, now, what you can do is, because I like coconut, you can put some coconut, bacon bits, whatever you want. Maybe sprinkle a little coconut on the top. And I got some fresh basil. And maybe put a little bit of fresh basil to make it beautiful. And let's give this a test. Whew. Wow. Well, it's time to go make the rest of the meal. And very simple in the Deluxe cooking blender because it was cooking. All right, folks, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on the next video. Aloha.